Greetings, this is Heart, and welcome once again to World of Warcraft. So, the War Chief awaits the Battle for Azeroth pre-patch questline. I've been putting off doing this because it's been drip-fed to us, it's been time-gated, and I didn't see the point when I was going to go away for the next part of it, so I thought I'd wait until I come back so I can do these two parts, and then the last part next Wednesday, which will be part of this video. So, yay for the power of editing. Oh, incidentally, I've been taking photographs like this, and this. I'm very, very proud of them. They've came out marvelously, and I just wanted to show off. But that was in London Zoo, so yeah, there's my little bit of showy offiness for today. I have been avoiding spoilers, for the most part. There are some things I know, such as how fucking chaotic Darkshore is right now. So this is going off, because I'm going to be reading quest text, and I'm going to be reacting to things, and it's going to increase my editing workload if I constantly need to run back to my goddamn corpse all the time. So let's turn that off for now. So before we head over to Undercity, let's get with the quest. The War Chief awaits. Fallen Heart. There are important matters I would like to discuss with you, but discretion is of the utmost importance. Meet me in my chambers in the Undercity, where I can assure our privacy has not been compromised. Ensure that you are not followed. Orgrimmar has become riddled with SI-7 spies. It would seem that the King Anduin and Martha Shaw are desperate to know what our next move is. How admirable. So here we are in the depths of the Undercity, the ancient Lordaeron. Yes. I will say this much, I love the Horde, but I will not be sad to see this place go. I'm just saying, I hate Undercity. It's such a pain to get around. And speaking of things I hate and is a pain, hey Sylvanas! How many lives are you killing to raise and basically be the Lich King lately, huh? Yeah, I've seen the Warbringers animation at this point, and look, I always hated Sylvanas. I love her as a character, but I love her as a player, but as a character in-game, I hate her for obvious reasons.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Including the Horde. Am I right, Sylvanas? I know I am. Glad you could make it so quickly, Fallen Heart. Silphus. That has been the name of the game. Or rather, that is what I wanted the Alliance to believe. Make no mistake, Azeroth is just as powerful as it is rumored to be, but I have bigger plans in mind. High Overlord Saurfang is leading an army towards Silphus. By now, he should be in the Northern Barrens. Does it say towards Silphus? It did. Okay. I want you to intercept him and notify him that the preparations are complete. Preparations for what, you ask? Why, we are going to capture the World Tree. See, I may be a high mountain Tauren, but I'm still a fucking Tauren. And there's a fucking Druid right next to me, which is also a Tauren. I can pretty much bet that Time Lord Momfy here is agreement with me that what's about to unfold is bad. Like, I'm not happy with this, but
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Fallen Heart, you would have a question for me?
War Chief, may I ask why we want to capture Teldrassil?
Time is not a luxury we possess, but I respect your desire to know more. Sylvanas points to Silphus on the map. This has forever altered the balance of power in Azeroth. Deposits of Azerite are being located across the world, Fallen Heart. Though we do not yet understand its full potential, it is clear that this substance has vast destructive capability. What will war look like in 20 years? In 100 years? How can the Horde hope to defend its borders if the Alliance controls the flow of Azerite?
It is uncertain, War Chief.
What is certain is that the Alliance will use Darkshore as a safe harbour for funneling Azerite into the Eastern Kingdoms. Anduin Wynn will build powerful new weapons, and sooner or later he will turn them upon our homelands. First, he will strike at the Undercity and Silvermoon. Then his gaze will fall upon Kalimdor. Sylvanas is paranoid and thinks everyone thinks like she does. Anduin is not that. May I remind you, Sylvanas, who shot your own people in the back? It wasn't him, it was you, you bitch. Ugh. For the sake of the Horde's future, we must be the first to act. By occupying Darkshore, we will control the flow of Azerite and ensure it cannot be used against us. The Alliance will dare not attack its own city for fear of harming civilians. With a single stroke, we will guarantee generations of peace. Smirk.
The Night Elves will fight us at every step.
Why am I just going along with this? Why am I like,
no, my people in the Night Elves have had a rule of not fighting for generations. I may have antlers, but even I'm aware of this. Like, fucking,
this is not right. The Kaldari will defy our occupation unless we break their spirits. We must inflict a blow that will show them what is at stake. They need to lose something. Someone in whom they have absolute trust and faith. A symbol of hope. The Dark Lady narrows her eyes. Malfurion and Stormrage must die. Why am I going along with this? Like, okay, I understand. It's the same reason why Bane also said, let's see. It's over there. It's the same reason why Bane also said he would stop sending letters to Anduin, because basically Sylvanas threatened him and his people. And Sylvanas isn't Garrosh. If she has a problem with you, she won't handle it head on. She'll work in the shadows, she'll poison you, she'll kill you, she'll make you out to be the bad guy while she corrupts the minds of all the people. She is a manipulative, callous, evil fuck. She has no semblance of honor whatsoever, and even Garrosh had that for a while. So, Bane would be frightened of her. The members of the Horde would be frightened of her. There's nothing that we would be able to do amongst the sheer power that she has and the way she operates, unless we all simultaneously fight against her together. So I understand while I'm following orders, and I very much imagine that many of the people in the Nazi party in Hitler's Germany didn't actually agree with half the shit they were doing. But they did it because, well, if it wasn't someone else's heads, it'd be theirs. So I understand why our characters would be following it, because despite the fact that we are leaders of garrisons and leaders of orders of, you know, great and powerful numbers of people, we're still just basically footmen at the end of the day for the powers that be. So I understand, but I don't like it. I don't like that we're once again being ruled by someone who is evil and who is fucking just hell-bent on sowing more fucking war and destruction. Again, I've seen the Garrosh did nothing wrong video before. There's some good points in that video. Garrosh is more sympathetic than Sylvanas has ever been. Anyway, let's head over to the next part. Holy shit, look at this. I've just had to shut my window. I don't know whether you guys heard it in the last segment there, but holy crap, there's a bird outside that seems to have taken a liking to somebody's alarm. Sounds an awful lot like our shed alarm, actually. And it's just repeating that horrible sound over and over and over and over again. I love animals, but Jesus Christ, look at this though. But yeah, I've shut my window in the blistering heat. So yay, thankfully it's a little cooler today than it has been. Look at this shit, dude. How many of them are straight-backed? This is not representative of the actual Horde right now. All these orcs are bending over. Is this Quillboar? Like, what the fuck's going on? Ah! Shit. Oh my god, look at this. Alright. I love these shields, by the way. I think we can get these in the expansion through war modes. Oh, not war modes, from the war thing, whatever it's called. So yeah, I like those shields a lot. They're simple and they show faction pride. Even if it's hard to have faction pride right now. I just keep needing to remind myself. Sylvanas is not the Horde.
I am Sarfang, brother of Roxigar.
Fucking Roxigar, one of the coolest orcs in the history of this game. Well, not game, but this franchise. And this is a character that I do believe represents the Horde. Here we go. I have halted on march until I received word that we are ready to divert. What comes next will be a coordinated, synchronized attack on key outposts in Ashenvale. If we act quickly, we will destroy the Keldarized defenses and clear path all the way to Darkshore. Stormwind will surely send reinforcements to stop us. We have to conquer Teldrassil before they arrive. I will divert the troops. Meet our operative Larash. Is it Larash? Yes. Larash outside Astronaut for further instruction.
The soldiers of the Horde, ready your blades. Today, we march on the Kaldori.
For the Horde! You know what you don't see much of right now? People riding their class mounts. See this thing right here? This is my new favorite mount in the game. I love the colors green and brown. I love wolves. I love birds. And pretty much, I like how this is not an oversized mount. It's a perfect size mount. It's not too small. It's not too big. The only thing I don't like about it is how it stabs itself in the back of the neck as it flies. Like, I would like this mount a hell of a lot more if it didn't have these spike armor and the spikes on the tail. And I think it would look a lot better without all the kind of silly Horde style armor. But that's me. But just had the quill at the side and the trap and this harness, it would look so much better. Even if it was just like the bandana bit and not the shield. But that's me. I like minimalist armor. And I think a lot of the time Blizzard just adds spikes on it. Which is an old ass joke at this point. But yeah, let's go through the trees here. Alright then, so it's an elf. And his hair is fabulous. Hundreds of rogues have already attacked Keldarai outposts in Ashenvale. On my signal, they will begin the next phase of this war, showing chaos, or sowing chaos even. My colleague died not far from here, Fowlinheart, so I could use your help. If we stay out of sight, the town won't even know it's under attack before we have all of its guards down. I have a poison that will kill them quickly and silently. If you signal to me which targets are safe to attack without being noticed, I will put them down. What do you say?
I say I'm still not pleased with this phase of action, but I guess I have no choice.
First, let me signal the others to begin their assault. This fire burns with purple smoke. They should see it rise above the trees soon. After you, champion, you mark the safe targets. I'll bring them down.
So am I going on... Am I going through on sky or land here? Let's,
war abounds with opportunity.
Maybe, I think I need to land. Can I sneak in maybe? Yeah, okay, I'm a rogue now. My totem and flag is not giving my position away at all here. Ooh. Alright, he's a rogue. Cool. Let's fucking... Let's kill it. Nobody heard that? Good. How far is that one? This is kind of neat. This reminds me of that one really annoying questline in Warlords of Draenor. We did something similar. Let's hope it's not that annoying, huh? I like how Artex is in it as well. Artex has his own stealth ability. Right. That one might be good to take out. We shall see. This might be a bad move.
No. This one belongs to me. Nothing quite as satisfying as taking out an Alliance commander. And so easily.
I feel like this guy represents a lot of Blood Elf rogue players. I'm assuming he's whispering to that sentinel and telling her she's a noob and she should get good. I'm not killing innocents. That was just a worker in the inn. Ooh. All right. I like how I'm speaking more softly right now. This is quiet for me. I'm a very loud and obnoxious individual. Oh. Yep. Let's go over here. Let's take this one down. Do your thing, my friend. Good. Innocents, I'm not killing them. There's two here. Maybe we can take out this one without alerting the other. Good. How she didn't see that, I don't know. I thought Night Elves were supposed to be, you know, they're supposed to have good eyesight, but whatever. Alright, ooh. Let's wait here. Where's she going? If she comes down further this way, she'll be right in our path. No, she's going down that way. Is that a guard? It is. Right, we shall take out this one. Hopefully that civilian doesn't care. Nope. Literally somebody died right in front of her and she doesn't give a shit. Good. Right, let's wait for this guy to go past. And we shall take out... Ooh, that's too close for comfort. Go back in with your stupid wooden sword. Alright. Yeah, man. Alright, take her out. And now let's run down here. Let's take this one out. Good. And then run back up here and take this one out.
That should do it.
Dun.
How does it feel to single-handedly sack an entire city?
It feels wrong, elf.
Right,
I do so enjoy my job.
Ugh, this guy gives me the creeps. He's got a very rapey vibe about him. Ugh. We did it. Hopefully the other outposts fared as well as we did. My end of the bargain is done, High Mountain Tauren. I'm going to check on the other outposts to make sure none of my brothers and sisters are in trouble. Meet with the war chief and inform her that Astranar has been secured. Everything has gone according to plan. She should be well on her way. Oh, and try not to hog all the glory, yeah? Larash smirks at you. Ugh.
Let's teach these savages a lesson.
Savages? Dude, you evolved from them. Why do elves never understand that? Whatever. Alright. I'm not going to fly up in the air because that would give away our position. I will, however, mount in front of Sylvanas just to show her that I don't think she's better than me.
What joy is there in this curse?
Shut up. Yeah, the curse in which you constantly inflict onto other people. Piss off. That was a perfectly executed strike, Fallenheart. Sarafang shall establish our troops here, now that Astranar is ours. I shall continue my hunt for the only creature that can stop our march to victory. Malfurion Stormrage. Our next order of business will be to establish a foothold at the base of Darkshore. Commander Grimfang of the Zormgar outpost should be able to accommodate an incoming army. What have you got to say?
Loktar.
Oh, there are low-level quests. I actually thought this was a brand new area, but apparently not. I leveled this guy as a Worgen, and it has been a long time since I've done any Horde questing properly, especially in Alliance areas. So, yeah. Let's see. Zrumkar,
We'll build a new bastion of power against our enemies under my watch. Glory to the Horde! Commander, the War Chief asks that you prepare your outpost for an oncoming army. Oncoming? Incoming. Zamkar will stand ready for the Horde! Let's see, that guy's still... What's in here? There's a Death Knight in here. There's a Paladin on the Death Knight Mount. That's immersion breaking. Anyway, let's zoom in a little bit. Innkeeper Duras.
Zug zug.
Zug zug indeed. Oh my god, the camera's going insane. I've got it on action cam mode. The War Chief needs rations, a lodging for an incoming army.
Be safe.
We're a small outpost, but we will gather what we have. The War Chief and her army want for nothing. I swear it. Loktaragar. Yeah. Victory Death. Cool. And then talk to this random NPC over here. Let me guess, make weapons? War Chief Sylvanas Windrunner requires your aid repairing her soldiers' weapons.
For the Horde.
My forge is always ready, Fallen Heart. Cool, I'm glad you know my name. You should. Right, so now we fly all the way back. That wasn't very engaging, but okay. Surely you could have sent someone else to do that? I remind you that I was a commander, on Draenor. You know? I built that glorious mud hut. Well, it became a glorious mud hut when I transformed to Horde, but before then it was actually a very, very beautiful Alliance stronghold. But whatever. I love the Horde. They need better architects. I'm just saying. And no, it's not the elves. The elves are too pretty and bright colored, and I'm not a fan. That's a problem. They have garish, posh, and fashionable, and they have garish mud and spikes everywhere. I'm not a fan. The Alliance has better architecture. Even if the Horde is better in every other way. Right then, oh god. Well, you guys made short work of this place.
Where did all of these wisps come from?
Well, you're in an elf area. You know, druidism, wisps.
Oh, it's not the
They're probably angry, dude.
pleasantries.
A force this large has not moved in Ashenvale for a long time. I hope Strongar is ready to accommodate the might of the Horde. Do you see all the wisps around? I have seen this once before, when the demon Archimonde was felled by the string of hundreds, no thousands of wisps. That's a raid, that. I've actually been farming the rep for that. Where is it? It's one of these. Hyjal? Somewhere around here. This can mean only one thing. Malfurion beckoning the aid of his ancestors. The War Chief has already taken a scouting party ahead to Darkshore to intercept him. Please, Fallenheart, find the War Chief and see if she has yet caught her prey. We have secured all of Ashenvale, but we must keep the pressure on.
Without honor, we have nothing.
Yeah, tell that to Sylvanas. And to be perfectly honest, a lot of this already seems kind of meh to me. I know a lot of people saying it's kind of funny. The only people I have found that are okay with all this seem to be Alliance players that hate the Horde. Keep in mind that when I say this is partly RP, because a lot of people, even if they don't actually roleplay, they do it a little bit because it's in the spirit of the game. You know, we all play to our characters a little bit. It's fun, you know. But the only people I've seen that are okay with this are Alliance players that hate the Horde, or they're Horde players that played Horde because they thought the Horde were evil. At which point, I would recommend the franchise's Warhammer. You may have got it confused. If you're looking for evil orcs, you're looking for Warhammer. Or you need to go back in this game's world a good few hundred years. Actually, I don't think it's even that long, but never mind. Find the orcs back when they were being corrupted by the Burning Legion. Then maybe you'd have a point.
Soldiers, no! Do not rush them!
Idiots.
Fools! At least now we know how dangerous the wisps can be.
Well, there's an orc for you. Charge in.
I have no time for games.
Really? Because this entire thing seems like a game. Your game, Sylvanas. Look, whatever you say, I'm gonna call you a bitch regardless. I've been tracking Malfurion's every movement. The Lord of the Forest cannot hope to outmatch one who served as Ranger General of Silvermoon. Careful, Fallen Heart. The forest is still brimming with Storm Rage's forces. Look out behind you! What? Bitch, I'm a hunter. This is my environment. Yep. This is, I like how they all go to Sylvanas and completely ignore me. Can I tab over to Sylvanas and shoot her instead? No? I'm just pressing buttons at this point. Ooh, they gave up. Good to know. Oh, there's the paladin. What's the hell with all the blood elves around here?
Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to get a good angle, goddammit. Get your stupid man out of here. Malfurion will soon return with an army. The Kelderai have finally halted our progress. In a perfect world, we could have marched all the way to bloody blah elf name and have taken Teldrassil before they could even slow us down. But it matters little. Malfurion will try to hold us back until his fleet returns from Silphus. Until then, his army is too small. If only we could find a path through these dense wisps, or these damned wisps. I have an idea. Let's have a chat with Sarafang. What are you planning, Sylvanas?
There will be nowhere to run when next we meet Malfurion.
When I kill you in a raid, Sylvanas, I hope I can loot that bow of yours. Just putting that out there. Am I following you now? Is that what we're doing? Oh, no, apparently. I was hoping for, like, a little bit of dialogue, maybe explain why she's so fucking psychotic, but apparently not. Don't get me wrong, part of me moaning about all this, by the way, I know it's going to annoy some people, but I'm partly just having fun with just a moaning and bitchy. Ultimately, when the expansion comes out, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to play the game, I'm going to collect the things, I'm going to kill the things, I'm going to loot the things, and I'm going to have fun. And whilst one of the major reasons I do play this game is lore, I enjoy the gameplay. If the gameplay only had a good story and shit everything else, I wouldn't bother. But, so I am still going to enjoy the game, regardless of which direction they take the story. I just enjoy a good moan, and really, it's, yeah, I'm not. A lot of people on the Horde side are unhappy with what they're doing. It seems a bit forced, but yeah.
Speak quickly.
The Kelderai have begun to reinforce Darkshore. Our path to Teldrassil will be more difficult than we have anticipated.
Oh, do I talk to him? Is he low?
I have no time for games.
Why do people insist on walking over the NPCs? Why is this a thing? Yeah, thank you. Good boy. Good girl. It's so hard to tell Blood Elves apart. Malfurion knows that his wisp wall is a temporary measure. He is buying time for the reinforcements to arrive in Teldrassil. It is imperative that we find a way through that wall, and quickly. I want you to take our explosive reserves and apply pressure. Why did I have difficulty reading reserves? Apply pressure. You will not be able to bring it down, but you may be able to find us an opening. I will have my squadron ready to strike once you break ground. Zavrik, Biswis, that's gotta be a fucking goblin, should have a few, okay, explosives, it's a goblin.
Wisps. Surely it is nothing our Dark Rangers and a few demolishers cannot overcome, my lady.
The scouting party I led to Malfurion underestimated the Wisps, and they paid the price for doing so.
They just charged
We cannot
in.
destroy the Wisps, not in numbers enough to matter, but we may be able to disperse them.
There's something a little bit...
The Wisps respond to Malfurion's call. But what if more of the forest were to cry out for help?
It's like... what was it? It's like they just charged in. It's typical typical orc tactics. Just charge in, hit it, and hope for the best. Like, no. Whatever. Yeah, it's a goblin. Look at this guy. He's holding a stick of dynamite with the spark in his hand like a rifle. Okay. That's his boomstick. I cannot do the goblin voice, but I'm going to do something. And if you come to this channel expecting the greatest reading ever and the greatest voices ever, you've come to the wrong place, I'm afraid. My shitness is part of my charm. That's the excuse I'm going with anyway. The war chief wants to scare off the wisps, eh? I have just the thing. Want to fly this thing? Or do you want to drop the bombs? Let's fly.
Explosions? Buddy, you got it. Hop into one of these beauties and take it for a spin.
Alright then. I seem to be a little big for it. Just a bit. In fact, my totem and flag are basically breaking the propeller right now. If I had actually get in this fucking thing would crash. But, well, it's goblin engineering. It's gonna crash anyway. Oh shit, what's this? Oh, trees. Am I... Oh great, I'm killing things again. Yep, let's explode the trees. Yup. I'm glad that my main character is a fucking hunter and not a druid. Because I've always been a kind of, like, druidic hunter, you know? My whole thing is being like a... I'm gonna put it... It's kind of like a maybe a panther or a wolf or something. The whole thing is I am a predator in the wild. I hunt to clothe myself, to feed myself, and to clothe and feed my pets. Sometimes pets need clothes, you know? Not all pets do well in all situations. But that's what I do. I hunt to feed myself and my pets and clothe myself and shit. I live on the land and I'm a bit of an explorer. That's kind of like my character identity. You know, so whereas druids, I always say that whereas druids worship nature, me as a hunter, I am part of nature. That's kind of like my headcanon of my character. So the idea that I'm just mindlessly destroying things, I mean, I don't mind it if it's like a side story or something, but considering this is part of the main plot, it's just kind of like, ugh. Because at least side stories, you have the option of the headcanon that you were not involved in it. So yeah. And that was a thing we just did.
What joy is there in this curse?
How did it go? Now is the time to strike, Fallenheart. Passing through the wall would not be easy, but I think it's something you can handle. Do what you must to prevail, and meet me on the other side. I will lead a squad of sturdy soldiers, and as many demolishers as can survive the passing. We may not make it to Darkshore today, but the outcome of this war does not rest on one victory alone. It will come as the result of 1,000 small victories. So, let's get this started, shall we?
It seems the wisps are susceptible to distraction. We will exploit this weakness to get past them. Sawfang, take a squad into Felwood. Seek a path over the mountain into Darkshore. But leave the siege weapons under my command. We will squeeze Malfurion from both sides.
War Chief, there is no safe passage through Felwood.
Find one or make one. Time is a luxury we do not possess.
No many smugglers, light collar.
I beg your pardon?
I am not naive. There is little chance that Everlook receives all its cargo through legitimate means. Someone is using a hidden route through Fellwood.
Most smugglers would prefer to avoid the attention of the High Overlord. But I believe we can locate one who can be persuaded to assist us.
Then it is decided. Sawfang, Nathanos, you will leave at once.
You know, guys, I've just realized we could fly over this
We
thing.
pass through the wall on my command. Brace yourselves. Pass through the wall.
We
quickly.
could just fly over, you
Cannot
know.
hold it much longer.
But we could just fly over, you know. Oh no, is Sylvanas in trouble? Oh no, I'm so...
Once a breach has been made, the pain is bearable. Just give me a moment.
Nope, fuck you. You see, if somebody else in the Horde asks for a moment, you tell them to hurry the fuck up. I'm just putting that out there.
Do not relent, hero. These savage elves would do you no such favor.
You forget, Sylvanas, that not everyone is you. Also, you just relented,
What are
so
you
shut the
if
fuck
not
up.
Slaves to this torment?
Malfurion will return with his forces, but until then, let's press on. Alright, there's 2 quests here. They have amassed an army before us, Fallenheart, but it is no matter. The Horde war machine will not be stopped. Go into the Master's Glaive and dispatch their warriors, the Sentinels. Any who would raise a blade against my soldiers. Clear out the petty rabble that seeks to delay the inevitable. Alright, what about this one? The Kelderai have brought their siege weaponry to the field. They are currently using it to oppose mine. We need these demolishers, that's the word. We need these demolishers to reach Teldrassil. If we hope to stand any chance of capturing it, go and destroy their glaive throwers as swiftly as you are able. They think they will stop my advance here. They are mistaken. Show them the gravity of this error, Fallenheart. Alright, so kill shit, destroy shit. Good to know. Yeah. Yep. That one, and that one, and that one. Set crows on her. And while they're busy with that. Boop. Line this up a little bit and well, isn't that stunning? So I did the things.
I have no time for games.
We are one step closer to our goals. This was an easy victory. Do not expect it to be this simple in the future. Malfurion will return with his forces, but until then, let's press on. Look up. See them scattered among the trees? Those brightly glowing owls are not living, breathing denizens of the forest. They are Kelderai magic, sentinels, a ruse, reporting everything they see back to Malfurion. I don't see any. Are you seeing things again, Sylvanas? We can't have that now, can we? Deal with them, Fallenheart. But take care, they aren't the only enemies in the forest. We cannot allow anything or anyone to stand in our way. Yeah. Oh, I see, there's one. Oh, I tamed one of these at this one point. I think I named it Hermes. It was a rare tame in Mount Hyjal, I think.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Yes, Sylvanas, I know. Nicely done. With the eyes of the forest shut, one thing remains. The ears. Ancients. They feel the vibrations of our footsteps and report out every move to Malfurion. Get that torch handy. What is with you and fire? Are you a pyromancer? Are you a fire mage? Is that what's going on here? I have to jump in there? No? Good. Ugh, I don't like this. Alright.
What are we, if not slaves to this torment?
Shut up! Come, champion. Let us take this ancient grove. And there I am.
Sylvanas, your foul deeds desecrate this sacred place. Undo Falador.
Malfurion, how gracious of you to join us.
At least he's not asleep this time.
That you would come to protect your precious trees.
Be gone, witch.
My eyes.
Ha!
Burns. Where did you fly away to, little bird?
Right.
What joy is there in this curse?
I am fortunate to have commanders like you, Fallenheart. I'm a commander? It seems more like a foot soldier, but whatever. Maybe a special agent would be more appropriate. The Blackwater Den. We have not moved all of our troops into Darkshore yet, but I think we have enough to justify establishing a foothold somewhere. Ah, I know just the place. Just south of here is the Blackwood Den. Its inhabitants, the Furbolgs, have been driven into hysteria. With our enemies pouring from the north, the Furbolg threat is a nuisance we cannot afford. I will lead another squad past the wall while you negotiate with the Furbolgs. Alright, kill innocents, cool. Nothing relies on the Horde, sorry, nothing rallies the Horde more than their banner standing in the ruin of an enemy stronghold. Let's just zoom in on this a little bit. Go to the Blackwood Den. Take the territory there. Raise the Horde banners, and let none question our dominance over this land. Sounds good. Kill birds, plant flags. Basically what I do in PvP a lot. Hunters like BM have such good sustainability right now because of Spirit Men and the stat squish and this specific talent. Just in general, oh, and this specific talent. In general, BM has really good sustainability in comparison to what it did have, to the point where we can hold our own against most tanks. Use proper kiting, and yeah, we can hold our own against most tanks right now in PvP. It's great. About the only thing that can kill me right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not the best PvP ever. I'm not saying I'm undefeated and nothing can take me down, which is not true. But about the only thing that can consistently beat me right now is Blood Death Knights and Brewmaster Monks. And with Brewmaster, the main thing with them is just to avoid the burst. Because a lot of Brewmasters do what Demon Hunters do. They pop everything right away. Windwalkers are the same. They pop everything as soon as they enter combat. And then you just avoid that shit. And then once that's all passed, you attack. Because the great thing about BM, right now at least, is there's no proper burst. We have Bestial Wrath, but it comes back fast enough that it's not really a burst window like it has been, like some other classes have. So we've got pretty much consistent damage throughout. Oh, is that it? Alright, I'm done. Really? Oh, it was a torch. I couldn't see it with my fat torn ass.
Time for games.
Shut up, Sylvanas. Just you wait, Fallenheart. Once we have conquered Darnassus, the elders of Blackwood Tribe will be thanking us for restoring peace to the den. We just need to borrow it for a moment. Yeah, let me guess, you're gonna raise them as undead bearers. That'd be kind of cool, actually. This is not time for subtle gestures. While the rest of our army sets up camp, you should follow me. I spotted something interesting on my way back from Zrongar. I'll admit, not even I could have predicted such fortuitous happenstance. Come with me, Valenhard, and bring a pickaxe. Oh, Azerite.
Gather your gear and follow me. Bring every shredder we have. Azerite.
Yep.
With this in our grasp, all who dare to oppose the Horde will fall. Proceed with caution, champion. It seems the Alliance has beaten us to it.
That new battleground, by the way, really good. It's probably one of my favorite battlegrounds now, the Azerite one.
I have a crow to hunt.
Yeah. Alright, Jix.
Yo, can I help you with something?
You heard the War Chief. We got work to do. Right. You heard the War Chief. We got Azerite shooting out of those ruins over there, and Light Elves trying to snag it. Look, don't ask me what this accent is. I don't know. Get to those ruins and collect some of the stuff. This whole attack is done for if the Night Elves get their hands on the Azerite. Very clear message. The Alliance got to the Azerite here before us. The place is crawling with Night Elves. I've gone into Australia now, apparently. It's like Cockney, Australian, something else. Kill as many of them as you can see. We gotta make sure none of them deliver even an ounce of Azerite to the Alliance.
If you ever need anything, you know where to find me.
No idea what the fuck that is. I can't even attempt to do the fucking Brooklyn accent or whatever it is the goblins have. Look at all these druids. One great class I actually do like fighting right now are ferals and rogues, because if I'm in a frigging battleground, I'm fully aware of what they do at this point. So I just throw up fucking fleurs, and if I'm going to be stood in an area for a little bit, I'll shove one of these under my feet. They say that the smaller races are really good for for not being targeted, but the bigger races can do shit like this and hide traps under themselves. So that when a rogue comes and tries to attack me, chances are they're going to run into that instead. Like that. And overall, it just, rogues. I'll tell you this, since Battle for Azeroth came around, I've done a lot of PvP. In fact, to show you how much PvP I've done in Legion and BfA, let's see. Where's the PvP window? What window is it? Ah, here we go. I'm on a rank 234. It's the highest I've seen so far in game. And yeah, I've only run into one rogue, and that knew exactly how to handle it. And what that rogue did, it was in Altrincham Valley, and what that rogue did was she stunned me. And I won't take this as a right from. What that rogue did was she stunned me. Let's see, does it go away once they take it? No, it does. Good. So she stunned me and then killed the pet. And then every single time I tried to revive the pet, she would interrupt me. Now I've got Turtle, but I can only do that once. So she knew exactly how to take me out. She took down the pet, which is my main source of damage, as well as one of my, in fact, 2 of my major damage reduction. Actually, no, 3 of my major damage reduction abilities right now. She took down the pet, and then she refused to let me kind of bring it back. And that's how she took me out. I've only seen one goddamn player do that since the pre-patch. And even in Legion, nobody did that. I guess a lot of them just assume, okay, I'll take down the hunter, and then once they take down the hunter, the pet will disappear. No, man, if you're facing a BM, go for the pet. Make sure that the pet can't do anything, and then once the pet is down, interrupt them, stun them, do anything to prevent the BM from bringing back the pet. They've got Turtle, so chances are they'll use Turtle at that moment, but then after that, if you can take down the pet again before they can use Turtle again, there's not much they can do. So, yeah, that's how you take down a BM. Focus on the pet. This is common knowledge to a lot of people, but saying that, you very rarely run into anyone that actually does it. That should do it. Night elves won't know what hit them. Phew, that was a close call. Those night elves should have just ran away when they had the chance. I think we got the handle of things over from here. You gotta bring all the Azerite back to Zalvrig, a freaking goblin name, at the main camp. They gotta know just how to use this stuff to really take down the Alliance.
This gig ain't so bad.
Yeah, okay. Why are you... Why are all the goblins holding their shit like a rifle? They're not even holding rifles. That is. They're holding dynamite like rifles. I like how they're basically burning themselves at all times. But yeah, PvP was something that, like, War Mode is awesome. I think War Mode is probably one of the best new additions they've added in a long time. Because I'm not on a PvP server for PvP. I'm on a PvP server because this is where my guild moved. You know, I like the option of PvPing whenever I want and PvEing whenever I want, as opposed to being stuck on one forever. Like, this is an awesome move. It really is. And I'll be using it a lot, most likely. Not whilst recording, though. It's just easier and less hassle whilst recording. Azerite for me? Oh, you shouldn't have! Just kidding. Of course you should have.
Ooh, you got me some Azerite? That's the good stuff.
I wish I could do that
Let me
voice.
just hold on a second, will you?
Yeah.
I'll add in a bit of this. Smash it in real good. A little gunpowder, some fuses, and copper chips. A couple of dashes of my secret ingredient.
This is gonna
and
explode.
Voila! The modifications are complete. This thing is the bomb. Now, seriously, it could blow the top hat off of Gallywitz's pleasure palace.
I love
Makes
goblins.
a goblin proud, you know?
They're just fun. Alright. Let me tell you, kid. This may be... Oh, god damn it. Stay still. Right. Let me tell you, kid. This may be some of the best work I've ever done. Now that the upgrades are in place, there's no time to waste. Yeah, see what I did there? The battle is raging over the Wellbind River. Take this modification Hellion into battle and give him hell. Oh, and try not to blow yourself up while you're there, alright? What? I've accepted it, goddammit. Alright, let's go over there. Do 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 do. Let's have a quick drink of coffee while I'm flying over there. So is this like, I'm assuming that cutscene was last week's? That's not that bad, to be honest. Like, how long have I been playing this? Like, maybe half an hour at this point? I mean, yeah, I'm reading, but I read quest text anyway, so maybe it's really fast if you skip the quest text, which you should never do. I'm sorry, but unless you've seen something before, unless you've done this before, you should never skip the quest text, because there's a lot of cool writing and funny moments in Blizzard's dialogue for those who actually bother to read it, and most people don't. I spent the whole time talking, I wasn't killing. Fireworks! Ooh. Yeah, Fern Gully would not be proud of this. Look at the cracks in the goddamn thing from Deathwing. Darkshore was really cool before Cataclysm. I don't like it anymore. Thousand Needles were the same. I know a lot of people didn't like Thousand Needles, but I did. Like, climbing up those giant like steps and then looking out. And, yeah. I remember leveling a torrent there at one point. Look at these orcs, none of them are straight back. Blasphemy.
We are the Forsaken. We
For
slaughter anyone who stands in our
Yes, I know! Sylvanas. Jesus. Also, yes, when we kill you in a raid, I really want that weapon. Maybe a little bit of a color difference. Get rid of that yellow. Make it black. Make the purple here green. Lighten the... Actually, make the bone more like my bow here. That'd be nice. Anyway, for every enemy we slay, to replace them on the battlefield. This stalemate is unwise to pursue. Let's regroup at the Blackwood Den. Here's the thing. If we're only fighting the fucking elves here, and the bulk of the Alliance army is way back when, and we've got a bunch of hordes here, isn't that just telling you that the horde is kind of weak? Alright, let's head back. That's one hell of a jump. Oh, and she teleported. Okay. Curious to see what the Alliance one is going to be like, though. Very curious to see what the Alliance one is going to be like. I'll do that after I've finished with the Horde. I'll take a quick look at the world quests. Apparently they're not much. The biggest thing about the world quest is going to be the massive world PvP. I'll definitely turn on WoW mode and join a group for that. It's going to be fun.
What joy is there in this curse?
Shut up. Where do we go from here, War Chief?
Wildbend River is locked in a stalemate, and Malfurion knows it. We must stay the course for now. I will continue leading our soldiers through the wall while we await word from Sarfang. In the meantime, we will do all that we can to keep the Kaldorei under pressure. We shall not afford them the luxury of a peaceful night's rest. This is war.
You realize you're saying the same thing about the Horde, right? Although you have the advantage of having Forsaken on your side.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Shut up, Sylvanas. We must wait for Sarafang to return before we proceed. Oh, so that was the end of it then. So that was the first week, and we're on the second week now.
It's about time.
That was a decent amount of content, honestly.
Around you, hero. What a lovely sight. The wisps are scattering. One by one, the wall comes crashing down. Now is the time. The world tree is ours for the taking. Find Sarfang. We shall finish this once and for all.
Right, I didn't have to read that because it's right there in the screen. So that was the first week's content. We're on the second week's content now. Okay. That's not that bad. Again, if all you do is click on quests and go and do the thing, then yeah, that's gonna be pretty quick. But if you are like me and you waffle on a lot, and you fucking do shit and you read shit, then maybe it'll be a bit of fun if you actually get into the story and the quests, as opposed to just doing them. Might last you a little bit longer. But anyway, what's this? Holy fucking shit, I can get armor. That's an upgrade. What? What? Oh wait, that's a belt, isn't it? Right, so this belt is Warforged. This legendary ring is really good. Like, it gives my pets all the passive abilities of all the things. So, which means right now, I get a bonus to leech, I get a bonus movement speed, and I get a bonus to my health. Regardless of what a spec pet I have up, I get all three of those. It's really nice. So I actually swapped it out with the belt, and I just got a simple relinquished one. So let's get this and actually get a better fucking belt, and it improves my haste as well, which will be nice for the global cooldown. Well, I'm flying over to Sarafang now. I ended up doing all the world quests because they gave transmog. It seems like the exact same set that you'd get from the Draenor garrisons. Before Legion came out. So, no big deal. They're basically the same. It's the same shit, but with a different name. But yeah, if you haven't got it, another opportunity to get it. So, that's kind of cool. Alright then. Sup, Sarfang? Our journey was treacherous, but we never lost sight of our goal. I will not say innocence. If they do not raise arms against us, we shall spare them. Enter Lordaeron, Lordaeron. Fucking elf names. And capture any enemy civilians you find there. They shall be questioned and then released.
We are the true might of Kalimdor.
Oh, check out the trolls. So cool. Alright. Driving them out. This is it, Valenheart. Lord Janai. Lord Janelle? Lord Janelle. Maybe it's Maybelline. Anyway, is all that stands in our way. Before we capture Darnassus and reclaim Kalimdor, rout the defenses. We cannot risk allowing a single enemy to escape until we have secured control over the World Tree. I want this place in order by the time the War Chief arrives. Alright. Lordaeron has mustered significant reinforcements on the shore. Enough to drive us back. One swift strike, and we can end this threat. You will break through their lines and slay the two commanders. Without leadership, the force will crumble.
In battle, strategy is as important as strength.
Good, good. Alright, let's kill shit. Alright then. Doop. Come here. Anolda, Menador. Come with us to safety. We will not harm you. Anolda, Menador. There's somebody who actually knows Elvish, and they're screaming at me right now. We've shown honor to our enemy today. This has almost been too easy. I congratulate you on your success, but I sense something is not right. Lordaeron is now secure, but something is amiss. There has been no sight of Stormrage. Malfurion would not have let Lordaeron fall without a fight. He must have gone after her. My army has approached from the north, and our reinforcements have arrived from the south, which means that they are not along any of the roads. Search the forest with me, Valenheart. We will find them, and be done with this once and for all. Oh cool, I get a bat.
May you die in battle. Make haste! The War Chief awaits!
Loktarogar! Oh, there he is.
The War Chief faces Stormrage alone.
Oh no. Really? From the back? Really?
A dishonorable blow. I regret it.
Then why did you do it? Why not just charge in by her side?
You did well.
It was not my place to interfere.
That was stupid.
My victory was inevitable. He was merely wasting my time.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You were almost dead and I was about to cheer.
Take a moment if you like. Then take his head. Meet me at the World Tree.
You have led your horde in service of death. You will regret this day.
Don't do it, Sarafang.
No! You did not kill him, Orc. Why?
I struck without honor. I did not deserve to end him.
This entire war is without honor. How dare you spill so much innocent blood for nothing?
Not for nothing. We spill blood so that the Horde will endure.
Why?
Because you spared Malfurion.
That makes no sense. The Horde will endure? The Horde will endure what? Another fucking war that you started? That's bullshit.
You have a choice as well. Take him to Darnassus and both of you will fall when we conquer it. Or flee somewhere far from here so that you both survive. Come, champion. We must follow our war chief to victory.
Whatever kind of hollow victory this is. I'm sorry, Duranda. Fucking bullshit, though. We fight so our horde may endure. Endure what? Sylvanas' bullshit? Because that's what this is. This is purely Sylvanas' bullshit, and we follow along because that's what the horde does. It's stupid. We've done it so many times, especially the orcs. We have a big, strong leader, and everyone follows the big, strong leader, whilst it's obvious that the shit we're doing is retarded. The orcs constantly do that. They've done it throughout their entire history, even before the fucking, even before the Legion corrupted them. Like, look, I'm not racist towards orcs, and I do think the Horde can change, and I don't think the Horde are inherently evil. I don't buy that bullshit whatsoever. But orcs are stupid. And the Horde, so very often, are stupid. Whatever. It's bullshit. Look at this shit. Bullshit.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who
Yes,
stands
Sylvanas! I know! Fucking hell. You would ask a question of me, Fallenheart? I am ready. Here we go. Is this the one I've seen? Oh god, this pisses me off so much. I saw this when I was away. I watched it on my phone in the hotel room and... Alright, let's just watch it.
Secure the beach. Prepare to invade the tree.
Why? You've already won. Only innocents remain in the tree.
This is war.
No. This is hatred. Rage. Windrunner. You were defender of your people. Do you not remember?
I remember. A fool.
Regardless of what I think of this animation and the writing in it, the animation itself is fucking gorgeous. I absolutely adore the style. I think it's so simple but absolutely gorgeous at the same time. It's like a moving painting. It's beautiful, and hats off to all the people who worked on this. It's absolutely beautiful. I'd also like to point out how Legion was very much like a new Burning Crusade in a lot of ways, whereas this is looking like it's going to be a new Wrath. Legion was one of the best expansions we've had, as far as I'm concerned, so hopefully this continues that, but we'll see. Oh god, I love that.
Life is pain. Hope fails.
You're fucking emo, Sylvanas.
You understand.
The animation is gorgeous.
Ah, don't grieve. You'll soon join your loved ones.
I grieve for you. You've made life your enemy. And that is a war you'll never win. You can kill us, but you cannot kill hope.
Can't I? Burn it. Burn it!
I like how even Northanis is like, wait, what? This was completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. All she needed to say was Malfurion was dead. If she wanted to kill Hope, all she needed to do was say Malfurion is killed. She doesn't know we got away. Oh, God, this is... Look, that animation is absolutely gorgeous, and they've done a fantastic job with that shit in this expansion already. But holy crap, is that hard to watch, especially as a Torrent player. Like, this goes against what I consider the Horde to be. You can think I'm wrong, you can think, if you want to have the black and white view that the Horde are the bad guys and the Alliance are the good guys, well, you can be that idiot. Regardless of whether you play the Horde to be evil or you play the Alliance and you like to think the Horde is evil, if you want to believe that bullshit, you're welcome to, but you're wrong. The Horde is much more than this. Whatever the hell this shit is. And as a Torrent player, it's even worse. Anyway.
What joy is there in this curse?
I have seen the Old Warrior cinematic, and that is incredible, by the way. That's really good. And one of my biggest annoyances with this is how Saurfang stood by and let it happen, and how a bunch of the races that should really have an issue with it just stood by and let it happen. But at least in that next cinematic, Saurfang is having a fucking moral crisis, which he should be having. But still. The flames cast Sylvanas' face in shadow.
When I sent you on this mission, I did not foresee this outcome. Our attack was meant to end a war before it began. To capture an enemy's home and annihilate their leaders in one stroke.
The Alliance would have just come to attack you. That plot in general is stupid.
Dry. We have only partially succeeded. The Alliance will retaliate. They will come for us. For me, for you. But they are bleeding. Their anger will prove a weakness, not a strength, in the war to come. Rest while you can. Prepare for the battles ahead. I will.
Again, Sylvanas, you assume that everyone thinks like you. I will look forward to killing you in a rage, you evil bitch. I will look forward to chopping off that head of yours and ripping your cold black heart from your goddamn chest with my bare hands. I will look forward to looting that bow of yours and equipping it with pride as a vanquisher of one of the most evil characters this goddamn world has ever known. Fuck you, Banshee Queen. Hashtag not my war chief. And considering this was a dishonorable act, I have one thing to do. No honor. No pauldrons.
May your feet find good trails.
Let's have a look at the mount. Undercity. Quest, kill a queen. Is that a JoJo reference? One of the last of the giant bats to escape Undercity following the siege of Lordaeron, which is next week. But something tells me Blizzard knew that if the Alliance got their mount this week, and the Horde was being this evil prat, and then next week, and we'd have to wait another week to get our mount, then a lot of people would be pissed, so they gave us it around the same time, which I'm okay with. It looks cool. It's the same model as the Demon Hunter mount, except unlike the Demon Hunter mount, the armor isn't too much. It's actually a really, really nice mount. I loved the Hippogriff when I first saw it, and I thought it was so much better than this. But now that I see it up close, yeah, this is a really, really, really cool mount. I'll probably be using it on my Demon Hunter instead of the class mount, because I just think the class mount is too much armor. But no, it's really cool. It has a nice amount of armor. I like the spike throne back here. That's very nice. I love how vampiric it looks. Yeah, I do like how the armor isn't too much. Let's see what it looks like when it's flying. Yeah, it looks cool. Its armor doesn't stab itself in the face. It clips into a wing a little bit, but it's not as bad as some of them. Yeah, it's a very, very cool mount. Alright then. Up next, the Alliance. And then we will finish off in the final scenes. Yeah. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I'm not happy with the direction the Horde is going. But at least it seems to be that Sylvanas is not representing the Horde, and the Horde is probably going to defect at some point and work with Saurfang. That's what I'm assuming, anyway. Kind of like what happened with Vol'jin. God, I miss Vol'jin. Why couldn't we have Vol'jin as War Chief? And to be honest, I'd rather have Bane as War Chief than Saurfang. We don't need another orc.
There was a time when I would wear you with pride. That your very symbol filled me with honor, glory, hope for the future. That no matter what happened, we would remain strong. No longer.
Now, we're doing the Alliance side of the pre-patch questline, and hopefully this one will be a little easier to stomach, even if it will probably be more generic. Yeah, so before we go over and speak, let's see. Report to King Anduin Wynn in Stormwind Keep. Ginger Heart, as the Legion's presence wane from our world, a new threat has risen. It is, with heavy heart, that I must ask you to put your life on the line for the Alliance once more. I have received a disturbing message from our operative stationed in Orgrimmar. I await your arrival at Stormwind Keep to discuss matters further. Right then. Whoa. Okay, this is my first time seeing his new model. Look how good he looks. Alright, well, first of all, I am on Argent. Is it? I can't believe I forgot to spell Neil. There we go.
A king is only as noble as the causes he serves.
Look how good he looks, though. Damn, this guy has been through so many goddamn recreations. You have fought bravely in the name of the Alliance. Time and time again. Yeah, thank you for ruining my shot. God damn it. It's these people. For that, I owe you a great deal of gratitude. But even more must be asked. Even more must be asked. God damn it. I fear. Given the potential of Azerite to change the face of warfare, it comes as no surprise that the War Chief seeks to lay claim to it. Reports indicate that she is mobilizing an army to march on Silphus, the site of the Great Wound. Heroes of the Horde and the Alliance fought side by side during the Argus campaign. To think that Sylvanas is ready to cast that aside. Speak to Martha Shaw. I want you to oversee our presence in Silphus.
Be vigilant.
Just a moment, Your Majesty. New information has come to light.
Wait, our reports were wrong. The damned Horde! Clever bastards. I'll give them that. They diverted at the North Fork of the Barrens and are now marching on Ashenvale. The Kelderite force has already set sail for Silphus, but must be halfway there by now. The only defenders still in the area are the Donassian City Guard. They are en route to Astronor, but they won't last long against an army. Their commander goes by the name of Derlian Summermoon. That must have been that elf rogue we were with before. Oh no, it's a girl. Okay, find her, Gingerheart, and buy us time. Again, if you come to this channel expecting amazing voices and great reading, you're at the wrong place. I think my shit reading and shit voices are part of the charm, but that's probably just me being an excuse for to be lazy. We will get our fleet there as soon as we can. Alright.
The job's not done yet.
By the way, I have no idea how to play Rogue. I didn't know properly how to play before, but especially now. I've not been able to play Rogue since goddamn Wall of the Drainer. So, yeah.
The bodies. So many bodies. We tried to set a trap for the Horde. It failed. We could not stop them. Our outposts were taken by surprise. They fell one by one. The guards were poisoned. And the civilians, not even they were spared. I only hope that some managed to flee before. Forgive me, friend. Who did you say you were? Are you the one Malfurion spoke of?
I love her voice actor. Are you the one Malfurion said?
There are more wisps than I can count. The loss of life.
My sister.
Elune,
When she's finished.
bless the fallen.
You done? Cool. My sisters lie slain on the soft earth of Ashenvale. We are trained to expect losses. Soldiers die in battle, but this was a despicable attack, even for the Horde. We have little time to grieve, but we are not savages like our enemies. Please, Ginger, help me say a prayer to Elune to honor the fallen. Their wisps deserve the light of her blessing.
My people will endure.
Alright. What else? Tread carefully also while here. All is not as it seems. The butchers who did this still stalk within Astronar. If you find them, give them what they deserve, Gingerheart.
Elune,
very well.
Us.
May Elune guide your path. I love one of the great things about combat right now is the fucking is the pistol shot. I absolutely adore finishing an enemy with a to the face. This is the new armor we saw ages ago. A lot of people are saying this is going to be heritage armor. I am usually not a fan of slutmugs. The thing about this set, however, is it's lore appropriate, so it doesn't bother me. I'm typically not a fan of slutmugs, but yeah. I think part of the reason I don't like slutmugs, however, is because mostly slutmugs are like vanilla armor, which has like 1 pixel, and it's ugly as shit. But yeah, this new armor looks cool. I don't imagine I'd ever use it, because again, it's a little bit too revealing for my tastes. I'm not into that kind of thing. At least the male equivalent is basically the same. So, you know, it's not just one-sided.
There is much to be done.
But anyway. Elune bless you, Gingerheart. It is no less than those filthy creatures deserved. The wisps, they sing with sorrow, but also with purpose. The forest stirs, aglow with their light. Their sound, in the distance. Could it be our Shando? Quickly, Gingerheart. Malfurion beckons.
The Horde will pay for this incursion.
Alright then, let's go. She's gonna disappear again, isn't she? Yeah, alright, I might as well take the Griffin. Captured a bunch of Horde.
Come no further, Banshee Queen.
Soldiers, no! Do not rush the... Oh, fools! At least now we know how dangerous the wisps can be.
You may pass through the wall, hero. The wisps will not harm you.
Way ahead of you, Malfurion. It is good to see you well, Malfurion. I was worried. I am glad you have come, Gingerheart. When the Horde invaded, I did my best to thwart them, but it is unknown how many forces have made the passage already. This wall will slow them down, but it will not halt their attack entirely. Malfurion's ears perk. Do you hear that, hero? The ancients call to us. We must protect them at all costs. They see what our eyes cannot. See and hear what our ears cannot. I have druids in the Twilight Vale. Find them. Send them to the Grove of the Ancients. I will reinforce this wall. It's a good thing the Horde are retarded and don't realize you can just fly over the top of it, but whatever. The ruin wrought by the Horde is driving the children of the forest mad. Chief among them are Blackwood Furbolgs. They have given into the madness and are a threat to everyone. If left to their madness, they could strike us from behind while our forces engage the Horde. It pains me to ask this, but please, when you are in the Twilight Vale, put these creatures out of their misery before they endanger anyone else.
May the winds be at your back.
Alright.
Malfurion, Horde forces have gathered at the Zorumgar outpost.
The Banshee Queen seeks to capture the World Tree. Darkshore, travel to our outposts. Gather every soldier you can find and bring them here.
Oh, is that the guy? Yeah, that's the guy wearing the male equivalent of it. It's equally as goddamn revealing on a male character, so it doesn't bother me like, you know, it usually does. As long as it's the same on both genders, I don't really have an issue with it. It's still nothing I would actually wear myself. Yeah.
Dear Lattice.
You must defend the Grove of Ancients. Elune be praised. If it is a tragedy. So many furbolgs had to perish, but it was necessary. In their madness, they could have attacked our own people, leaving us fighting a battle on two fronts. Curse those goblins and their infernal machines. They are using a shredder to desecrate our sacred grove. We need that monstrosity taken down. Yep. Save us. Easy enough. Yep. I love that ability. I was so sad when they removed it at the start of Legion. It was so fun. Right. Oh god. Alright. Note to self, don't stand in front of that shit. Apparently that doesn't work. Good to know. Yeah, I have no idea how to fucking play Rogue, so if I'm triggering anyone right now, I apologize, but I'm just gonna press buttons. Press buttons. Cool. That'll do. Alright then. In here. How's it going, guys?
I am glad you stand with us.
Yeah, thank you. Well done. These trees have so many stories to tell. Looks like I have to talk to one. The ancestors of the forest are all connected to one another. We can sense a disturbance in the force. I mean, deep within our roots. I can feel it now, Gingerheart. The rumble of their footsteps in the distance. The thundering clamor of war. With every branch they break, they awaken the ancients. Soon my brethren will answer in kind, for nothing shall disrupt the balance of nature. A disturbance is near. Our kindred spirits cry for help. Seek it out and restore balance. I know Taliesin and Evatel said something recently as well, where it was a case of... Wait a minute, let's kill this fucking thing. Okay. Or it was a case of, you know, they play both Alliance and Horde, but they find the Horde a hell of a lot more interesting than the Alliance, even if it is because it's awful right now.
I serve the Kaldorei.
Alright. The Horde have already set up camp here, but we can still strike back. Their war machines are terrible to behold, but they are still machines. And machines do not work well when you go in and hack up a bunch of their inner workings. If we can sabotage but a few of them, that could mean dozens of lives saved. Let us make the most of this opportunity.
My people will endure.
Come with us to safety. Oh wait, no, I'm a fucking walk. Come with us to safety. We will not harm you.
The Furbolgs are normally a peaceful tribe. Being ousted from their home must have sent them into a frenzy. Careful, heroes.
Oh.
We must do this quietly.
Yeah, okay. Quietly. King. How's this for quiet? Yeah. They're quiet now. We have done what we can here. Come, we must finish the mission.
The Horde will pay for this incursion.
Alright. Yeah, this is indeed a lot more dull than the Horde side of things so far. It's like, yeah, the Horde are basically committing atrocities and it's pissing me the fuck off, but at least it's more engaging than this. Have the furbolgs been returned to the wild? Onu bellows in pain. The disturbance has become more severe. I am sensing a powerful force in our midst. It is unlike anything I have felt before. It comes from the earth itself. You and Delan, Summer Moon, must seek it out, Gingerheart. Go to the water's edge, to the place you call something naggerish. Okay, cool. Look at all these naked elves.
I am glad you stand with us.
The Horde have taken Master's glaive. We thought the glow of this place was Elun's light, but it appears to be azurite. The Horde so desperately desire. This substance, azurite, is hurting Onu, and the Horde seem eager to collect it for themselves. We must not let that happen. Collect as much azurite as you can find. Ensure the Horde does not receive it. Or retrieve it even. Okay, sure. And this one. The Horde forces in this area are trying to collect as much azurite as possible. No doubt they intend to weaponize it. Stay any Horde forces you can find. They must not be allowed to get their hands on this azurite. Kill shit, collect shit. Cool. And boom. That shit's so fucking satisfying. Is that a naked... I guess he's roleplaying. Even Goldshire sees this as a threat. That was boring as shit. I might as well just cut all that out. Excellent work. This azurite is a powerful substance indeed, but we must not allow the Horde to get their hands on it. We will end the Horde's invasion here and now. Without this azurite, they cannot win. Do you hear his voice? Malfurion seeks our aid. Keep your head high, Gingerheart. The ancients stand with you this day.
Brothers and sisters, the Horde is pressing further into Darkshore. Rally at the Wild Bend River.
Alright, so that was the first part, and this is... So, yeah, legitimately, that was the last quest they do, and then I guess you have to just wait for a little bit, and then come back next week. That's so shit. Oh my god, that's so shit. At least if there is a I know there's a third part to this, but at least, and it's not out at the time of recording this, but at least these two first parts connected are okay, but the places they actually stop is just fucking weird. Oh my god, right.
Greetings, friend. I must protect.
We must push them back. We do not fight alone, Gingerheart. This day the ancients will bear you in their branches. Hold back nothing in your defense of our forests.
May nature guide your path. All right. Nature stands with you.
Okay. Hold tightly to my branches, rogue. Oh, damn. The wrath of nature is upon you. We must hold them back. For every foe we slay, 2 more take their place. We are too few in number to stand toe to toe. We must fall back, Gingerheart. Strategy can yet overcome numbers. We must regroup at Darnassus. I will send for that person. Okay, cool. Take me with you. Damn it. At least this time he wasn't asleep when we needed his help. These are troubling times, Gingerheart. We must gather our strength. If we hope to push the Horde out of our lands, we must call upon all the strength of our people can offer. Go, seek out the druids, the priestesses, our sentinels, make the call to arms, and watch as the Calderai rise to action. Only together can we hope to end this stalemate at the Wild Bend River. When you are finished, report to Malfurion Stormrage. He awaits our fleet in Rulford something Elven. Okay, cool. I can hear the drums of war echoing through the forest. The druids of the Claw stand ready to protect this land from all who would destroy it. The Horde have halted their advance at the Wild Bend River. We must push them back at once.
Till next we meet.
Darkshore is under attack. We must move swiftly to protect our forest. Rally together our forest allies. The World Tree must be preserved. Words. Alright, cool. The quality of my videos would be so much better if I could actually read without stumbling over my fucking words.
Hello.
Greetings. Do you seek instruction in the art of war? Captain, the Horde have reached the Wild Bend River. We cannot hold them for long.
Farewell.
We must take action! Sentinels! Forward face! Huntress! You are to reinforce the southern border of Darkshore. Bring the glaive towers. Sentinels! Create a battle line to the Wild Bend River. Rouse our allies at the Grove of the Ancients. Hippogriff archers, come with me! We will regroup in the Lordaeron Elven and remain vigilant. That leaves you, hero. Report back to the captain and reinforce the border. Cool. Alone be with you, rogue. Priestess, we require your aid to hold the Horde at Wild Bend River.
Goddess, watch over me.
Darkshore is under attack. Send word to the High Priestess at once. Sisters, come with me. We must protect our lands from the Horde.
Our fleet has returned from Silithus. Elune be praised. Their might is sorely needed. King Anduin will send his soldiers to aid us. We must hold our ground until they arrive. Your deeds will not be forgotten by the Kaldori, hero. The aid you lend in these dark times could make all the difference.
I serve the Kaldori. That sound. Could it be? Shondo, the Horde is approaching from the north.
The north? How did they... Oh, they scaled the mountains of Felwood. Of course. The wisps. They're growing disoriented. The wall is failing.
Horde forces are advancing upon Lordaeron. Champion, to me!
Okay, well... God damn it! Alright, Malfurion is in his monk stance. Nice choice in mount, friend.
How might nature serve?
No matter the odds, we must stay strong. The suddenness of the Horde's attack gave citizens here little time to flee. Many are hiding in low something Elven, waiting for help. Locate these civilians and send them to safety. We're counting on you, Ginger.
Nature stands with you.
The Horde have invaded from the north. We must protect something Elvish, Gingerheart. Help our forces push back this attack. We will try to intercept the war chief. This is our final chance to stop her. Report to Commander something Elven in my absence.
May nature. It is only a matter of time before the Horde breaks through. They will attack us from both sides. Sylvanas seeks to engage me, and I plan to give her what she wants.
I am glad you stand with us.
Two of the Horde's strongest warriors have led the charge and try to try and capture our fleet. We cannot allow this, Gingerheart. If they take our ships, they will use them to sail to Darnassus. Slay the two warriors leading to the attack, and the rest of them will give up the fight. I missed the artifact ability where I could just get full points right away. You saved many lives today, Gingerheart. You have my thanks. Your aid is welcome, but I fear the Horde is relentless. Their forces are not slowing down. Have you heard from Malfurion recently? Lordaeron is overrun. The Horde, they just don't relent. There is nothing we can do, Ginger. We must find our Shondo and ask for his guidance. He is the only one who can save us.
My people will endure.
Right then, let's find her Shondo.
I must.
Oops, my finger slipped.
An audience. Perfect. Stay still, Alliance dog.
Hey, it's funny because I'm a worgen.
My victory was inevitable. He was merely wasting my time.
It was just a flesh wound.
Finish him and be done with it.
Not for nothing. We spill blood so that the Horde will endure.
That's still a fucking bullshit line.
Despair. This war is lost. Teldrassil will soon fall. Take my hippogriff to Darkshore. Ensure that the Horde's occupation is as tolerable as it can be. King Anduin gave me a hearthstone back to Stormwind. There I will tend my love's wounds and help my people find respite from this madness.
I'm guessing there'll be survivors fleeing to Stormwind then. Alright then, let's go. I like how it's like, yeah, Teldrassil was lost. Hey, do you mind going over there and making sure everything's okay? Thanks. We're going to Stormwind. And I'm going to skip this because we've already seen this, and it's bullshit. So, yeah, it's the same for both sides as far as I'm aware. Damn. Oh, shit, dude. Look at this. Oh, no. Oh, it's quite something different to actually be inside it. Dude. The first time I made an Alliance character, it was either a Draenei or it was an elf druid. Draenei hunter and elf druid. It was my first Alliance character. I quested through here. When I came back to the game and I rolled a worgen hunter, I quested through here as well. Holy shit, this is not... Like, I've been a Horde guy for a while. I started off as the Horde. I've always found the Horde much more interesting than the Alliance, but this is affecting me much more than fucking Lordaeron has. Oh shit, dude, can I put him out? Oh, that's so horrible! Oh, the Burbank, though. Look at this. It's a worgen.
Whoa, why is this happening?
See, this means a lot for worgen as well, because the worgen have a refuge here. When we fled Gilneas, the elves came to our rescue. I guess it's our turn now. I wonder if we ever rebuild Gilneas. I'm gonna go him out for a second. That can be possibly a wallpaper. Shit, dude, this is hard to look at. I know I can continue on. This is probably part of a quest, but all right. Gingerheart, the tree. Champion, I need your help. We must evacuate Darkshore before it burns to ash. Many of the city's structures have already caught fire. Douse the flames and rescue the trapped civilians within. Please, do all that you can. We must save as many lives as possible.
Thank you for your service.
Of course. Okay, it's just not glowing. Oh my god, I've just realized the timer. Holy shit, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, fuck the flames. Wait a minute. Oh, it's phased out. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
I got a
Come on.
bad feeling.
Get out, get out, get out. Shit, where are all the civilians? I saw a worgen up here before. Oh shit, dude. I'm not gonna do this. It's not possible, and that's why it's been designed this way. Oh, this is so wrong. Quickly, get the hell out of here. Fuck the flames. The city can fall. I'm gonna save as many people as I possibly can.
This is the most powerful ship in the fleet.
Go, 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 go. Quick, run to the temple.
Get Gavin or get going.
You get going! Quick, Gavin, come on. We've not got time for this. Stop panicking, running around like goddamn headless chickens. Run! Get to safety. Go, go. Go! I'm gonna save as many as I possibly can. I cannot possibly do all of this in such a short amount of time, but I'm gonna do my goddamn damnedest to save as many as possible. Where's the Worgen encampment? I know I'm fucking the Howling Oak. It's over there. I know I'm playing favorites here, but I've got to save at least some of my people. Can I put that out? Shit. Alright.
Get Gavin or get going.
Go, go, go.
We've been walking
go, brother.
far too long. Oi, that's enough, Gavin. I am honored.
Alright.
You need something?
I've saved a few Gilneans. I'm happy about that. Come on. 9. Save a few more. Oh shit, they're burning in there. Come on. Go, 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 go! Shit!
Hero, hero, can you hear me? I am relieved. I found you.
How many is still out there?
Astari, hurry. Evacuate the city before it burns.
Mia! Mia! Open your eyes, my queen! My love! You can't stay here any longer! We must escape through the portal!
Look how good Gen looks right now.
The tree. The child. Save her. Leave me.
Go!
Never! I'll take you both! Astari! You've done all you can! Command the priest to come with us!
They will not go.
Then she murdered my son, stole my kingdom. She will not cost me my beloved. May your goddess watch over you.
I've always been more of a Horde guy than I am an Alliance guy. But first and foremost, I'm a Gilnean guy. And yeah. The Night Elves did a lot for us. They saved us. They were one of the reasons we got into the Alliance in the first place. Even after all the shit choices Gen made. After he basically walled us off from the rest of the world. Gen is one of my favorite characters. I've said a few times now that he's a man that took becoming a monster in order to regain his humanity. I am at a loss for words, Gingerheart.
You are always welcome. You have shown courage and heart, champion. On this, one of the Alliance's darkest days. My whole life, I've prayed for peace in this world. But that dream can never be realized so long as Sylvanas Windrunner leads the Horde.
I agree.
Expects this atrocity to crush our spirits, shatter our unity. But this I vow. The Alliance will endure. And the Banshee Queen's insidious reign will be ended.
I very much agree. King Anduin win. Even as a Horde player, I very... Oh, already known. So I guess if you do one, you get the other one. The Teldrassil Hippogriff. One of the last of the great armored hippogriffs to escape the burning of Teldrassil. It carried the last few citizens it could to safety before collapsing of exhaustion. Kinda like what I just did. And I'm gonna probably use this for a bit. I'm gonna put it right there. Let's see what it looks like, because I think this thing looks amazing. I very much do like the new Hippogriff model, and I think this looks incredible. Perfect if you've got a night elf, or, you know, any kind of alliance pumping character, if you know what I mean. I think it looks great. If only it was blue and gold, it would go up my mug more. But I'm probably going to be using it for a bit instead of the griffin. I very much like it a lot. Could do a little more detail in the horns. But overall it is a very, very, very pretty mountain. Yeah, certainly my favorite over the bat. Although the bat was better than I thought it would be. Very cool mount. Of course, it's not over yet. The final bit of this long-ass video will be the Alliance attacking Lordaeron. Hail! Alright then, my friends, it is Wednesday, and me and Artex are right here besides High Overlord Saurfang. Right then, let's read the quest text. Champions of the Horde, the time has come. The Alliance seek to overthrow the Undercity, and we are laying siege to Lordaeron Keep. You are to report to High Overlord Saurfang at once. Make haste. Brill has already fallen, and there is no time to spare. I'm looking forward to this. We're going to defend frigging Lordaeron, which, to be honest, if Undercity falls to the Alliance, I couldn't care less. I hate that city. Is it a bitch to navigate? And fuck those fucking elevators. So, I don't care. We destroy Teldrassil. They destroy Lordaeron. We still win.
I serve
Alright. Ooh, new transmog. I've already got it, apparently. Huh. Oh, it's the same shit you got when the Legion when you were doing the Legion thing. That's kind of lazy. Whatever. The Alliance moves against the Undercity, seeking retribution for the burning of Teldrassil. We will not allow them to take what is ours, Hunter. That sells me more, so give me that. The Alliance has called its banners and marches on Undercity. Now, the war has truly begun. Our mage will send you on your way. Go, see to our defenses, and get the civilians to safety. I will join you soon. Loktar Ogar, Fallen Heart. Loktar Ogar. Alright, let's do this.
Today, on the field of battle,
kind of shit, but okay.
Die an orcish death.
Freaking cheer. Right then, come on Artax, we've got a freaking fight to do. If I can...
What would you
oh yeah.
Well met, Hunter. My advice to you is this. As you travel the world, be wary of magic, for it will burn the untrained.
I am ready to go to the Undercity.
Embrace the shadow.
Oh shit, it's an actual instance. Alright. That was quick, let's do this. I wonder if there's anything hidden in here as well. That's going to be an interesting thing, because Legion had things in it that were hidden. I have 2 Alliance characters and like at least 1 Horde for everything, every class. So yeah, if I miss out anything this time.
No longer safe for civilians. The war rages above, and dozens of spies have infiltrated our walls.
His voice sounds off
there.
there.
Herded the cowards to the Mage District and have secured the rest of the city.
He sounds more human than Orc, but okay.
My portal is open. We must evacuate. Meet in the Valley of Honor once you get to Orgrimmar.
Alright. Alright, guys. Well, Sylvanas doesn't exactly have a demon to fall back on this time. Oh shit. Stupid rogues. Rogues are a joke for hunters right now. Unless there's more than one of them. If there's more than one of them, yeah. So that's fine, that's fine. These are NPC rogues. They're shit. Charge through the motherfuckers. We've bloodlusted? Really? Here? Okay, somebody's really fucking scared of gnomes. Let me just finish this motherfucker off. He's dead. It's weird how they're all inside. Like, and they're so split up. But okay. I was kind of hoping for a, you know, a march on the Undercity. Trying to hold them back, and somebody's messaging me. God damn it.
More spies.
That guy looks good.
We have them cornered.
We've been compromised.
I got the intel.
He needs a
Just gotta
better
make it out of here with it.
cloak, but it's pretty nice set. Ooh. Ah!
Find them.
What's weird is she's one of my followers on Zenkindi, my druid. So the idea that she would just randomly attack me after we've been working together for so long is kind of funny. The music needs to be better, to be honest. I don't know. I get the feeling this could be a hell of a lot more epic than it actually is.
The tunnels have been secured. Open the gates.
They sprang from the shadows. They're everywhere.
Well, I'll rally my friends, like, yell. Together, we are High Mountain. Together, we are High Mountain. I apologize for your ears. Bunch of just like the frigging elves as well. I wonder where these guys are gonna hang out. I'm sure they'll add something to the cities if they haven't already. What did she say? Like the Valley of Honor? Where is that? Wait a minute. Orgrimmar. Valley of Honor. So maybe there's a bunch of undead around there after this? I shall have to check. The Undercity is under attack. Get to the mage portal. I realize that my version of Torrin somewhat sounds like Winston. It's not intentional. Especially considering the fact that Bane is also voiced by the same guy that voices Winston. Oh, I should be wearing my flag as well. Alright. In the portal we go. Oh shit, look at all the Zappy boys! They've made them all redheads for a reason.
Is the Undercity evacuated?
Yes, War Chief.
Then it's time to finish
That
this
is one.
once and for all.
Why is that Torrin so tiny? Look at the little Torrin!
Prepare the Azerite machine.
Champions, your War Chief commands you. It is time to take arms against the Alliance. Their
Tiny
numbers
Torrin.
are strong, but we are stronger.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm just distracted by the tiny Torrin. Look at the tiny Torrin.
Those who would bring us harm.
Loktar Ogar! Alright. This is what I was hoping for. This is more like it now. Look at this. Please tell me our shaman is... Oh, it's not a freaking troll. Oh man, look at this. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can target someone and then There we are. That'll do. I'm just gonna remove the fucking thing here. Look at this shit. So I can get a good screenshot of myself. I'll wait until the thing's gone away. I don't even care how much damage I'm doing.
It's over, Sylvanas!
Oh.
The walls of Lordaeron will soon come crashing down around you!
Anduin looks so cool.
You have no idea what you're up against, boy king. We've only just begun.
I've never seen anything like it. Anything made can be broken. Get, follow me.
For the Horde.
Rifleman.
No one's joining in. That sucks. Da 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 moo. It's my battle cry. Right, let's see if I can get myself a good like battle again. Let's see. Oh, let me put myself over here. Alright. Nope, no, I can't. I kinda want the Alliance behind me, so the army's everywhere. Well, whatever. Let's do this. Fuck y'all Griffins! Ha! Archers versus archers, hey? Artex! Dinner time! Go get it, girl. Alright. There we go. Get in front of the trolls and... there we are, that'll do.
Ladies and gentlemen, rev those engines! Attack!
Oh, even fucking Mechatalk! There we go, look at that. Look at that for a screenshot. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I fucking want. I want a freaking awesome ass memory of this time. And that badass screenshot with Artex next to me. Some of my troll brothers behind me. Yes. That's what I want. For the Horde.
For the Horde.
The troll one's the best. For the Horde. We be slaying every one of ya. There not be a chance that you be defeating us, man. Damn. Varian spirit lives on, I see. God, that was cool.
Let it rain down upon their armies.
There must be another way, War Chief.
This is no time for sentiment, High Overlord. War demands that we take a more direct...
Wait, is she using the plague again? This is her, like, go-to... I'm sorry, but when Putris was like... oh, death for the Scourge and death to the living, we really should have just fucking... like... destroy...
killing her own troops.
Yep, that's Sylvanas, alright. I've read Before the Storm, that's what she does. Like, when Putris did that, we really should have just kicked the Forsaken out there and then. I'm sorry. Did you see the undead fucking Torrent there?
Gas masks! Get your gas masks here!
Sassy,
you can grab one of these backpacks and get to work! Hurry back!
Check me out.
Soldiers of the Horde, your brothers and sisters lie wounded on the battlefield. There is no honor in this victory if we abandon our own.
Just a gas mask, actually.
All champions.
Just a gas mask.
My words. King Anduin and his army did not come here for their amusement.
Fuck y'all, I'm getting the troops out here. Fuck you, Sylvanas. You fucking hurt your own people, you bitch. It's not the first time you've done this as well. Stop running away from me, damn it! This is so stupid. Fuck Sylvanas, seriously. It's one thing that she's killing the Night Elves in, like, a fucking retarded reason. It's quite the other thing that she's turning the plague on her own fucking people. Sylvanas is goddamn... She's the Lich Queen. There's no ifs, buts, or buts about it. Sylvanas is the fucking Lich Queen, and I want to kill her. I want to kill her, and I want to take that fucking bow from her corpse. And this is not the first time she's done this. She's done this several times before. There's a meme going around, actually. I'm going to shove this meme on the screen after the cinematic and show you. Fuck Sylvanas.
The Blight has broken our ranks!
Our assault has been for nothing.
God, Greymane is awesome. I love him. I really wish we could look like that eventually as Lorcan. Oh shit, it's Jaina! Beware, the daughter of the sea. Damn, she looks good!
Alliance! Forward! Jaina! The wall!
Wait, what did she say? The world, dude? Oh, the wall. The wall, dude. Can I just point out?
We end this now.
Can I just point out? Jaina is levitating what was a sunken Coulter-ass ship to magically fire artillery onto the walls of Lordaeron. I'm on the wrong side. That's the coolest shit ever.
Leave it to me, Dark Lady. I will lead the reserves in the assault. The Alliance will go no further. I swear it.
Meet with Lordaeron. Quickly. Do not fail me.
Alright, so here's the meme, by the way.
Obey, my queen.
That's not the first time she's done it. The Banshee Queen cares about one thing and one thing only. Her own survival. Anybody who says otherwise is outright wrong. I mean, sure, you may be able to justify caring about the Forsaken in some twisted sort of way, but not in any way any reasonable human being or reasonable existing creature would wish to be under. Like, oh yeah, she cares about her people so much that she'll shoot them in the back to prevent them from being hurt and kill them. Yeah, okay. Fuck Sylvanas.
The choke point we create will funnel them through the side of the keep and thin their ranks. With us out in the open, we will outnumber them 10 to 1.
Understood. I will meet you as soon as I can.
No. Lordaeron
Is that
and
Bane?
I will handle the interlopers. I can't risk leaving the war chief unguarded. You are not to leave her side.
It is
How
Spain.
long are you expecting to hold them off? What is the war chief's strategy?
It is better if she tells you herself. Now go! Champions, with me! We rally in the keep. Your war chief commands it.
Oh, he's got one of the new wolf models. Not wolf, fucking
Lordaeron,
magic dog thing.
Command our rangers from the flank. Position them on the rooftops.
With pleasure, Blight Caller.
Blight throwers, you are our front line. You will create a swath of blight between us and the enemy.
And here we go with the blight again.
Position. The Alliance approaches.
The Forsaken sicken me. I know not all of them are like this. For example, the Council, that's now dead, was not like this. But, seriously, the Forsaken, and quite frankly the Horde at this point, fucking sicken me.
It is you who is outnumbered now.
That army is enormous. Give the word and I will teleport us to safety.
If we turn tail now, we just become prey. No, we will fight.
Jesus, what happened to Anduin?
For what we believe in.
Your time is up, King Anduin. Victory for the Forsaken!
It's like Anduin suddenly got a huge pair of balls. Holy shit, it's like Anduin suddenly become Varian.
Let us even the odds, King Ray.
I don't know what I feel about that.
Illyria, thank the light you've made it.
I am known for my timing, Your Majesty. Megator, are you ready for battle?
Indubitably! I brought some extra machines for backup. Feel free to give them a spin.
Jaina, Gen, help me with Blightcaller and Lorthamar. Illyria, take the
I am
rest
not
of our
too
troops
pleased
and
with this
focus on
plague.
routing the enemy
Rots the
army.
land.
As you wish. Champions, with me!
My machines are at your command.
I love Mecha Talk.
Look who joins the fray. Good. I was hoping you'd keep this interesting.
I assure you, Blightcaller, the pleasure is all mine.
Where is that coming from? That? Is that an add-on? I can knocked everything off, yeah, I have. Weird. Must be an add-on. It's kind of annoying though, it's like being in an office.
Their assault will soon falter. Remain steadfast.
Alright, let's do this. Ah! There's Mecha Talk. Hey Sylvanas, it's not going right. Why not try killing your own people again? That might work.
No, they must not escape.
Everyone, follow Nathanos to the courtyard. I will block the Alliance from behind.
Wow, really? I'm surprised you're not sending us in to our deaths. That seems more your speed. Shit. She's trying to save us? Really? She seems more the type to send the friggin' troops in to die while she escapes. Yeah, whatever. Still doesn't justify any of this. I hope I get to kill her at some point and take that bow of hers as a trophy. I'll gladly mount her rotten skull on a pike and stick it on my back.
Make haste, heroes.
You're Saurfang. Where's Nelphanos?
So good of you to finally show up, High Overlord.
Shut the fuck up, Sylvanas.
I had to see it for myself. Was this your plan all along? Is this how you meant to achieve victory?
You tell her.
This honorless travesty?
Honor means nothing to a corpse, Sarfang.
Exactly, which is why you should shut the fuck up and stop moving like an actual corpse.
With which I am intimately familiar. Maybe you don't care if your people die so long as it's honorable, but to me...
Oh! Oh! You're really gonna throw the moral argument, you cunt? Seriously?
So die your warriors dead.
You don't care if our people die, whether it's honorable or not. You'll kill them in a heartbeat. You've just proven that, you bitch.
To serve me once more. Or perhaps you will have a chance to say hello to your son.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you so hard.
With me, to bear witness to the grand finale.
I swear to God, if she doesn't die by the end of Battle for Azeroth, I'm gonna be so angry. If she doesn't cease existing, because I know there's somebody that's gonna write, oh, she's already dead. If she doesn't cease existing, if she isn't destroyed by the end of fucking... Oh, no I don't. Oh. Hashtag Bane for Warchief.
You abandoned Sauerfang to die out there!
It is the death he wanted. If that troubles you, you're free to join him.
Kill her.
Or you can tend to the living. The choice is yours.
Why don't you die, Sylvanas, you traitorous bitch?
For the Horde.
Exactly, Bane. For the actual fucking Horde. And not this glorified scourge we've become.
Must be done. Go, my champion.
Is she gonna assassinate someone? Gen was right. I should have stayed as a Worgen. I'd be fully morally justified in anything I do as that.
Look at you. The boy's playing soldier.
Our king just routed your army!
Muzzle your dog, your majesty.
Corpses shouldn't
Sylvanas
speak,
Windrunner.
Sylvanas.
You have led the Horde to a place without honor. Lordaeron is ours. It's over.
Your father would be so proud. Is that his? You've gotten it all bloody.
Only one of us wanted this war.
You call for peace when it suits you, little lion. But you're quick enough to kill.
I should have killed you when last we met.
Yeah, yeah.
How rude, sister. You're a guest in my home.
Your home? You desecrate that throne with your filth!
Yeah, yeah.
You put the torch to Teldrassil. But I failed those who burned. I will not make that mistake again. Surrender. Or die.
Get her. Get her again. Rip her to shreds. No finals.
You've won. Nothing.
I'm convinced she has recently gained that ability because she's going to be a raid boss. I'm sure she's going to be a raid boss, or at least a dungeon boss, and I cannot wait. Jesus Christ, Sylvanas. Look at what you've done. You know, I know a lot of you will be watching this thinking that I'm being over the top with my reaction to all this. But what this should prove is how much I care about this world and how much I care about the characters within it. And some people will say that this shit is terrible writing, but I would argue that the sheer fact that it's getting me this mad, this emotional, and it's making me considering defecting. I won't, because my guild is here, my friends are here, but the fact that I'm much more comfortable with the actions of the Alliance, in fact, I see nothing wrong with the actions of the Alliance, and I'm fully with Gen in his pure hatred at this point. But the fact that it's got me to this point should really shine a light as to how good this writing is in a certain respect. But yeah, so I want her to die. I hate basically being in I'm essentially part of Nazi, well, undead Hitler's army. But at least people are starting to speak up against it. We're still going along with our plans, and we should have spoke up way before this point. But as typical, the Horde are full of fucking idiots who refuse to act. Anyway. I love the Horde, but I love the true Horde. The Horde of... the tenacious Horde, the determined Horde, the ragtag group of random races, many of which are evil in the lore, but have been shown time and time and time again to be just as honorable and heroic as any race in the Alliance. Just as the Alliance has shown us time and time again that each of their races can be evil. It's not a black and white story. Sylvanas, however? Yeah, that's black and white. And she is as black as the darkest pits in the void. And I cannot wait to enter existence. Let's see what Sylvanas has to say.
What is it?
Our war has only begun.
For the Dark Lady.
And that's it. Horde are wounded. Undercity has become yet another blight-torn area. Awesome. Incidentally, by the way, I don't know whether this is probably not. I don't know whether this is going to change, but Tristral Glades and Silverpine Forest are my favorite leveling area in the game. I think the whole story aspect in these areas and the quests are really engaging. It's some of the best writing Blizzard has done quest-wise in those areas. So I really hope when I level an undead or a character in those areas, it's still, you know, how it was. But all right, I'm gonna calm down, and I'm gonna jump on Ginger and we're gonna do the Alliance side. So guys, what do you think about my new character? Zeke Isle. Nah, I'll get bad.
Champions of the Alliance, the time has come for us to claim what is rightfully ours. The final push to retake Lordaeron Keep commences at dawn. The Horde and their war chief must answer for their crimes.
Well, I guess the events of Before the Storm really did a number on him. It's kind of incredible how much like his father he's become in such a short amount of time. Unless he dies in Battle for Azeroth, which I honestly can't see, because who the fuck would take over? There's no one in the Alliance I could see possibly taking over him, because I think Anduin kind of embodies everything good about the Alliance. I was just about to run over to the frigging portals over there. I'm not used to playing the Horde. Like, I can't see anyone else ruling the Alliance. I just can't. Certainly not Gen. Gen, I love Gen, but I feel like Gen is only likable because he has people to keep him in check. And if it was a case like... if it was a case where he was the king, chances are we'd have a Worgen version of Sylvanas on her side. I generally think Gen would go as far as her. I think they have a lot in common. The only difference is she won't let anyone hold her back. She won't listen to anyone. And she has respect for nobody. Whereas he will listen to someone. He does have respect to people. So he's not as bad as her, but I think they have a lot in common. So I can't see Gen ruling the Alliance unless they want to pull you know, a freaking werewolf Hitler kind of thing on it, like we've got zombie Hitler right now in the Horde. But yeah, like, Anduin's a great character. He's by far my favorite Alliance character. I love how we've watched him grow up and turn into basically his father, except I feel a more heroic and good version of his father. We'll see how that goes.
We fight in the shadows.
But yeah, I adore Anduin. Right, I get the most money out of that apparently. The Horde will pay for what they've done. King Wyn has mustered our forces, Gingerheart. We mean to launch a full-scale assault on Lordaeron. We'll drive the Horde from the keep and reclaim it for the Alliance. It has been far too long since our flag flew in Teldrassil, Trisval. Ready our ship out, Captain Anja Bloody Blah. Here we seal you. Okay, I kind of fucked up the last bit.
I appreciate that you were ordered in so quickly, Champion. You will ship out with the 3rd Fleet. Speak to Captain Angelica when you are ready to embark.
Of course. Anything for the Alliance, sir. The Horde has committed treacherous acts. Terrible acts. We cannot let it go unpunished. I'm in human form right now, so not as deep. Welcome aboard, Gingerheart. We're all stocked and ready to ship out just as soon as you're ready. I'm ready to sail to Lordaeron.
Safe travels.
Alright then, we're queued. We're still waiting on one person. Oh, here we go. I like how we sail just past Corteras. Alright then.
Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, hear me.
For the Alliance.
The Horde's cowardly attack on Teldrassil brought war upon us and made clear what is truly at stake. Their war chief's goal was not to capture a single city, but to destroy our way of life and snuff out hope for generations to come. To secure our future, the Banshee Queen must answer for her crimes. Her dark reign ends today. Together, we will drive her evil from this land and raise our banners above Lordaeron once more!
For the Alliance!
Stand as one! For the Alliance!
For the Alliance! Alright, let's fucking do this!
Soldiers, fall in and form ranks! Smoke is so thick.
Jesus.
These goblins must be stopped. Focus on the shredder.
I'm gonna roar. I should have really rolled the bones there, but never mind. I miss freaking Warlord of Draenor version of combat. Alright. Fellow Worgen Rogue right there. See, the music this time is a lot better. Listen to how fucking inspirational that is. I really should start fucking just running around on all fours and properly being a warg and fucking goblins.
To the gates! Victory for the Alliance! It's over, Sylvanas! The walls of Lordaeron will soon come crashing down around you!
You have no idea what you're up against, boy king. We've only just begun.
Come down here, witch! I'll rip you apart! Oh shit. Time for 5. Hup, 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 hup. All the clips. Clips for days. Yeah, I'll fucking roll the bones next time. Oh no, I didn't. Damn it. Is where I get certain shit. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it was the same. Right, I'm gonna focus on healing the Alliance. Actually, to be honest, I feel as if I should just run in and start attacking the Horde because my character fucking hates Forsaken. You know what? Fuck it.
We cannot afford to.
The Alliance leaves no soldier behind.
We're gonna fucking undead Tauren. That's actually really cool. That's gonna be new. Though I feel as if the skeletons are a little too clean. The undead we had in Lich King were way cooler than that. Ah, shit. But yeah, I think whereas my Horde charged in and tried to save a bunch of people as possible because he's a Tauren. And, you know, that's... I feel as if he's got a similar personality to me. This character, she absolutely despises Forsaken. She hates the undead. She's never forgiven them for freaking Gilneas. And she's very similar to Gen in that aspect. She lost her family there. So, kill fucking everything is the name of the game. Oh shit, I might actually die. Oh shit! Ah! Well, fuck.
Help me. I need your guidance. I need...
Oh. I didn't say this properly last time, so I'm putting it here. This is the coolest fucking thing ever. Like, I know Jaina is in many ways like Sylvanas as well, and she's way too hateful at this point, but fuck me, dude, this is amazing. Shit, I'm still dead. Okay, maybe... Oh, shit. Hate that. Oh, come on. I'm missing this.
Sound advice. Sylvanas didn't have much time to prepare for this attack.
I missed the first bit.
Fall into position. We strike on my command. Again, I need you to cover our backs. It's too risky to funnel everyone through the side of the keep all at once. There will certainly be traps.
Agreed. I'll guard the rear flank.
Let's move.
Jaina,
oh, back on all fours. Oh, maybe not.
Let them call for reinforcements.
Up. Oh, there's only one of them. Okay. See this right here. The feeling is completely different. When I was at the Horde, I felt like I was the baddies. The Horde was committing... I know it was mostly Sylvanas, but the Horde was committing atrocities. The Horde poured the fucking... The Horde... Well, Sylvanas poured the plague on her own goddamn people. She raised Tauren, trolls, fucking orcs, the Horde. She raised them to fight her enemies. How the hell is she any different from the Lich King? But with the Alliance, everything I'm doing here feels justified. Nothing about this feels unjust at all. They burned our home. They turned... well, Sylvanas freaking killed her own people. Fuck them. It's very, very hard being an honorable Horde at this point. The Horde are sickening me at this point, but the Alliance? Nah, man. I'm justified here. We're doing the right thing. That's one badass Shami, though. Is that Zappy Boy? Can't be. I mean, it's a troll, but it's not Zappy Boy. Look at this guy. This guy's a badass Shami. This is so much cooler than the Horde fight. freaking oh.
Excellent work, everyone. Let's keep moving.
I'm ready.
It is you who is outnumbered now.
That army is enormous. Give the word and I will teleport us to safety.
If we turn tail now, we just become prey. No. We will fight. And die if we must. For what we believe in.
Your time is up, King Anduin. Victory for the Forsaken!
Alliance,
exactly, for the Forsaken. Not for the Horde.
Let us even the odds, King Ring.
Alright.
Illyria, thank the light you've made it.
I am known for my timing, Your Majesty. Mekatork, are you ready for battle?
Indubitably! I brought some extra machines for backup. Feel free to give them a spin.
Good work, Mekatork.
Again, help me with Blightcaller and Lordaeron. Illyria, take the rest of our troops and focus on routing the enemy army.
This is awesome.
As you wish. Champions, with me!
My machines are at your command!
Look who joins the fray. Good. I was hoping you'd keep this interesting.
I assure you, Blightcaller, the pleasure is all mine.
Fools. Those traitors must be dealt with.
See, this I'm into. It's the same thing, but it's. I used to like playing evil characters, but what I've realized with myself is I can only play evil if I don't care about the characters in the world I'm inhabiting. The older I get, the more I want to play the good guy. When I was younger, I mean, I know I'm only in my late 20s, but when I was younger. Evil was my kind of thing. I loved playing the bad guy. I loved being evil. Hell, I like to do that in Star Wars as well. I played a Sith. But even then, you know, it's because I couldn't give a shit about any of the characters. So...
The Horde is falling back again?
Alright.
What is their strategy here?
That accursed blight blocks our path. Our forces can't follow her.
We can't let the war chief escape. Capturing her is the only way to win this war.
Understood. We will not let you go alone.
Mekatork, can your flying machines get us past this blight?
I don't have many of them, but the ones I do are at your disposal.
How fucking awesome is Mekatork, though?
Champions, with me, Mekatork. Backtrack through the keep with the rest of our forces and station them at Brill. Be ready to strike on my command.
I want to see him in more cinematics. Alright.
Stand aside, Saurfang. This war is not yours to bear alone. There is no honor in killing you.
Your father was a man of honor, boy. I will never stand down. I eat, sleep, and die by the sword. What price have you paid for your people?
My father gave everything for the Alliance. The question is, are you willing to do the same for the Horde?
My life for the Horde!
God damn it, Saurfang. You're a fool. And this right here is my problem with orcs and much of the Horde in general. They follow their leader even when they believe they're doing the wrong thing. Now, I know there's probably an alternative reason here. Saurfang is looking for a good death. I know that. He wants to die. He wants his warrior's death. But... and that could be argued, but still it's an issue with orcs in general.
No. I demand an honorable death.
My father once said that Varrock Saurfang embodied the honor of the Horde. He admired you for that. And so do I. Listen to me. There is no honor in this.
And this right here is Anduin still being Anduin.
Alliance king to decide.
At this moment, it is. Take him to the stockades.
God, I love Anduin.
When I return, we will speak of honor and how it may yet be reclaimed.
A lot of people think he's like... A lot of people would call Anduin like a blank note. Like, overly simple, overly heroic, really boring. But, quite frankly, in order to be good, in order to see the good in people and be as just as he is, despite everything that has happened, only shows his strength. Anduin is the greatest of the Alliance characters that there has ever been, as far as I'm concerned. And I love how we've watched him grow into this perfect mixture of his father and his son. And here I am, with wounded Alliance soldiers everywhere. Who's this? High Lord Wormbane? I'm sure I should know this person. Damn, look at that armor. It's a bit garish, but I kind of like it. The tabard is not as high res as everything else, though.
Fate smiles upon us this day.
Ah, good to see you back on your feet, Gingerheart. Many others were not so fortunate. Halford lowers his head and whispers a prayer. May the light have mercy on your souls. Walk always, brothers and sisters. King Anduin has returned to Stormwind Keep. He must plan what our next move will be.
By the light, the first strike belongs to us.
And that's it. The war has officially begun. And there it is. Well, this has been a long as shit video. I kind of regret not putting everything together. Well, I kind of regret putting everything together and not splitting it up. But, there it is. How do I feel? Well, I think you can tell from this video, if you've got through all this, what I feel about all this. My Horde pride does not burn bright right now. What does burn bright is my hatred for Sylvanas. I've never been a fan of hers. I've always liked her as a player. She's a cool character. But I've never liked her as a character, if you know what I mean. She's evil. She always has been. Again, here's that meme. This is not new to her. She's gonna continue doing it. And the idea that people think she's evil now is stupid. What pisses me off more about anything, though, is not only the fact that she's War Chief, which, as much as I loved Vol'jin and think he was the best War Chief the Horde had, it was a stupid move putting Sylvanas in charge. But what pisses me off more than anything is how it's taken this long for the Horde to start actually speaking out against her. And yet they still go along with her. That's what pisses me off more than Sylvanas being evil. Sylvanas has always been evil. And a lot of people say she's Garrosh 2.0. She's not. Garrosh was sympathetic. Garrosh was a war hero placed unwillingly in the role of a politician. He led the Horde the best he knew how. Several shitty events happened that weren't his fault, and the Horde started to turn against him. And eventually, he started to lose his mind. He was always a rash person. He was always battle hungry. But he's an orc, what you expect. But, he eventually did lose his mind. He was backed into the corner and like a wild animal lashed out. And he lost his mind, at which point he became like what Sylvanas has always been. And there's the difference. Sylvanas is not Garrosh 2.0. Sylvanas isn't even Arthas 2.0. Sylvanas is one of the greatest evils we have ever had in in Azeroth, in Warcraft. Even the Legion was in some way justifiable. The Legion happened because Sargeras lost his mind trying to get rid of the Void. the old gods. He went to your typical fantasy, like Final Fantasy JRPG kind of villain motivation. The world sucks. To save people pain, let's kill everyone in it. Now, one could argue that's the same thing Sylvanas is doing. And maybe that's true, but we don't know that yet. So until then, the Legion is more sympathetic than Sylvanas is. Arthas wasn't always an evil person. Arthas was once a hero, and then he became the Lich King, and became exactly very similar to what Sylvanas is right now. Illidan was a bastard, but he was a bastard for a good cause. Deathwing was always kind of a twat, but he was corrupted by the old gods. Sylvanas is one of the greatest evils, if not the greatest evil, second to the old gods and the void, that Azeroth has ever known. And I truly believe that. And what makes her more evil than anything is the fact that she is part of the Horde. She is part of one of our factions. And the idea that we are working with her willfully in any way is sickening as a Horde player, especially as a Tauren. But there are my thoughts. I don't hate the game. I'm not going, oh my god, Blizzard, your writing is so shit, because it's getting me emotional. It's getting me invested. It's making me want to play the game more than anything else. And if Sylvanas is a raid boss, it doesn't matter how many times we kill her on farm, I'm going to enjoy landing that final blow every single time. I'm going to enjoy walking up to her corpse and slash spitting on it every single time. Honor does not exist for a corpse. A corpse does not care for honor. She said so herself. The Horde should be honorable. It has been honorable. She does not belong in the Horde. Even members of the Forsaken are honorable. They can be saved. They can be good. She is incapable of it. And I'll look forward to fighting her, killing her, and claiming that bow for myself. Until then, thank you very much for watching this long-ass video, if you have. I think in future, when it comes to shit like this, I will split them apart. But, yeah. It's been Fallon Hard giving you much needed game, guys. Thank you once again for watching. And despite my moaning, despite my complaining, despite my rage, I am very much looking forward to Battle for Azeroth. See you next time.